days, students don't have a problem accessing information. It's all there at the flick of a finger or on the click of a button. What students struggle with is processing all this information, and it's here that video can be a great help. Exposing students to the cultural elements in the wider world provides them with input that can help them be more creative when discussing a topic. It provides them with different arguments that they have to understand and then to decide whether they agree with those arguments and help to establish their own point of view. In this lesson, we'll see a teacher use an extract from a BBC documentary on smartphones. Beforehand, our students have done some reading and vocabulary work at home to prepare them for the lesson and for the videos they're going to see. It's important to choose content that students can relate to and find intriguing. So, do smartphones make you smarter? Let's find out.
So, okay guys, we've been looking at home at the question, do smartphones make you smarter? Okay, and what I want to do first of all is I'd like you two to talk in pairs and to ask each other the question, what do you do with your phone? Okay, you're in groups of 4. What I want you to do, I want you in pairs. This pair writes down as many reasons as you can think of about how smartphones make us smarter, okay? This pair writes down as many reasons as you can think of as to how smartphones make us less smart, okay? Same for you. You're smarter, you're less smart, okay? Off you go. See if you can get 3 reasons. Good guys, so what I'd like you to do now in your pairs is I'd like you to share your arguments with the other pair on your table. Okay? So those of you who said it makes you smarter, share your arguments. You two, you need to make notes on what you're told and the other way round. So you tell them your arguments and they make notes. I want you guys and you guys to do the same thing, okay? Off you go. Okay guys, so what I want to do now is we're going to watch a video about what you've been speaking about to look at the topic in more detail, in more depth. Okay?
So, do smartphones make us smarter?
How long do you spend online every day? Is this increasing at the moment? And when you're online, what do you do there? Chat with friends? Listen to music? Watch videos? Play games? Send messages? Can you do them all at the same time? The internet is transforming our society too. It has a huge impact on culture, politics, and business. Now, there are screenagers who live most of their lives in the virtual world. Some people spend more time online than with their families. And this is the country where people are connected more than anywhere else in the world, South Korea. Here you can access the internet very easily, and it's really fast. You can download files 10 times quicker here than in most countries in the world. Even young children of 3 to 5 years old use the internet and spend 8 hours a week online. Then there are teenagers using the internet for 18 hours a day. Experts say that if you take away the internet from these teens, they start to feel anxious and unhappy. So, is Korea creating a nation of screen addicts? And will your country be like this in just 2 or 3 years' time?
Okay, so which country appeared in the video, and what did you learn about that country? Yeah, go on.
South Korea.
Okay, and what did you learn about South Korea?
In South Korea, there's lots of screenagers, and even children from 4 years use the internet like 8 hours.
Okay, so anyone else? Can anyone add to that? Jimena, what do you think?
That in South Korea they made a studio that if they took out the phones or computers, that the persons, like the teen screen,
Yeah, screen age is good.
yeah, they will be anxious and unhappy.
Okay, that's great, Jimena. Excellent, thank you. Pablo, what do you want to say?
That they also become unhappy.
Yeah, they become unhappy without their phones, don't they? Good, guys, excellent. So the video, do you think it was positive or negative? The view of technology, was it for or was it against? Yeah, go on, Antonio.
I thought it was negative because like it was showing only the bad things about technology, like how much time people spend doing, like working on it. Or...
Okay, good. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to think about the situation in Spain here. Is it the same or is it different from what you saw on the video and you saw in the exercise? Try to write 3 things about Spain. Okay? Off you go. So, what have you come up with? What ideas did you have about Spain? Yeah, go on, Jaime.
Well, we think that the parents here are more strict because in South Korea, the 8-year-old kids spend a lot of time in the phones or iPads or computers. And in here, we think that no, that less time.
Okay, that's great. Thanks, Jaime. Really nice idea.
Our students have watched the video and have reacted to it. It's often a good idea to allow the students a time to just watch for enjoyment and gist the first time round, as this helps build confidence and can be useful in mixed ability classes. Then they can watch again to try to pick out more specific details. Here, students were asked a gist question and had to decide whether the video painted technology in a positive or negative light. This required critical thinking, an important 21st century skill. It makes sense to ask students an open question about what they learned between them. Students can build up a pretty good picture of the content. Then we moved on to specific details and finally higher order skills. The students compared Korea to their own context, in this case Spain. Getting the students to interact on authentic, relevant input makes the lessons more dynamic and leads to a more confident performance from them. Now it's time for the students to watch the second half of the video.
Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to watch the second part of the video. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Great.
But is internet addiction a bad thing? Think for a moment about the information that you receive on screens. It's certainly not like reading a book. Now we receive information via connections or hyperlinks. We just click on the link or touch the screen and something new appears. And what about the videos of pets you watch on YouTube? You think it's funny or superficial, but this is part of a big online conversation. You can watch the angry cat and then create your own clip or meme with a different cat. Sharing these photos and videos is more important than the content itself. It allows us to communicate with people in a more creative way. So, do smartphones make us smarter or less smart? Let's return to Korea for an answer. There's good news. Korea is the most connected country in the world, but it is also #1 for education. It is regularly top of the world's education league tables. The reason may be that from an early age, Korean children are proficient at working together on the internet to solve problems.
What I want you to do now is you're in groups of 4. Okay, I want 2 of you to take the position that smartphones make us smarter. Yeah, that's what you think. The other 2, you think that smartphones make us less smart. Okay? What I want you to do is I want you to present what you think to the other pair and try to respond to each other's points. Yeah, so I want you to try and have a little debate. Okay? So, Antonio, what do you think?
I think that the new technologies like smartphones make you smarter because if you want to find something, you can easily find it in the internet.
But also you get less social and you can like waste lots of time.
Yes, but you learn new things in different sites, and that makes you more intelligent.
Students looked at the key question at the start of the lesson, but the input from the rich, authentic videos and the corresponding activities have given them much more to say. Ending with a production activity, in this case a debate, gives the teacher a chance to see what the students have learned. And the students also see how they've improved over the course of the lesson. And remember, introducing the topic before the video allows the teacher a chance to build on pre-existing ideas through providing authentic, real-life content that students find intriguing and motivating. Providing cultural insights to a topic will enhance the students' knowledge of the topic, and if this is provided at a slightly higher level, can help develop students' listening skills and give them confidence in putting general understanding first. Exposing the students to an extended output is an ideal platform for improving critical thinking, enhanced collaboration, and using authentic cultural videos, for example, the BBC, helps to broaden students' horizons beyond the classroom and help them develop a taste for learning more outside in the real world.